So now we're doing five senses. So to start off five senses, you start by trying to get the class to tell you what the five senses are. So ask them for all five. So there's hearing, touch, smell, sight, and taste. You don't need to go super in depth with all of them because keep in mind they're going to be really young. So try to dumb it down and keep it to the basics so that they understand. The first activity you'll be doing with them is, well, you can do them in whatever order you please, but I start with the hearing activity. So you explain how your ear works, you try to get them to explain it to you, and then once that's done, you pop the CD into a computer or into a radio, and you try to get the class to act out what the sounds are. So I don't have anything near me. The first one would be a flute, so you try to get the class to look like they're all playing flutes, and then the harp, piano, etc., etc. Next, you would go on to the touch activity. So once again, you'd explain how there's pressure receptors and then how that sends a signal to your brain so you can feel things. And then you can get them to line up, and then you have your two bins. Which one's this? And that's the one. Alright, so there's these two. And then you get the class to come and put their hand in without looking and then try to feel the difference. One of them is going to be really rough since there's sandpaper in it. And the other is going to be soft since there's paint roller. Once that's done, everyone sits down, then you can go into sight if you want. Sight, try to explain how the eye works, get them to explain it to you as much as possible. And then you're going to blindfold a student. Pick any one student you want, and then you get another student to guide said student towards you, where you'll be somewhere in the class. So you could start them off at the door per se, and then sit down on a chair in the other end, and then have them guide the blindfolded student to you without crashing into anything. Try to keep the rest of the class as quiet as possible because it's probably going to be hard. Afterwards, you have smell. So once again, explain how the nose works, and then make sure there's no already given away, so keep all of those off. And then you have for yourself a cheat sheet, which gives you the scent for the corresponding jars. So you open them up and then get them to line up and come smell them. And then you try to get them to tell you, to guess which ones are which. So there's cinnamon, orange, mint, lemon, vanilla, maple, banana, caramel. And then that's it for that. And then the last one, which you should probably ask the teacher before you start the workshop, is taste. So you'll hand out fuzzy peaches, which I don't have any on me, and then tell them not to eat it right away. And that's only if it's okay with the teacher. If it's not okay with the teacher, then do not tell them that there's any candy, or they'll probably cry. And then you have this chart, and you tell them to place the candy on different areas on their tongue to taste the different bitter notes, the sour, salty, sweet areas. I'm not sure if it works, but kids will tell you that it does, which is pretty cool. And that's it for five senses. And if you still have lots of time to kill, you can play Simon Says, try and kill some time at the end, but it should take you the full 45 minutes. That's it.